This is fantastic. We're better than Man United. I feel a sing-song coming along.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good to be fair, but that really isn't necessary.
We are the cheeky girls. We are the cheeky girls. You are the cheeky boys. You are the cheeky boys. Cheeky cheeky.
Right guys, and welcome to the 4th episode of Down Not Out. Today is a massive episode. We've got Worcester at home, Worcester away and Salford away. 3 massive games, top of the table clashes. Not only that, Worcester are massive rivals. So let's get into the episode and let's see if we can pick up a massive 9 points. Right, so as you can see, we've played 6 games since the loss to Crawley in the first round of the FA Cup. We've played Halifax away, picking up a massive 3 points. It ended 3-2. It really should have been 5 or 6 to us, but Halifax managed to get themselves back in the game in a 5-minute period in midway through the second half. We managed to hold on to grab the 3 points though, and I believe that took us to top of the table at the time. We then played Gainsborough, which should have been an easy 3 points, and it really wasn't. Gainsborough were fantastic. They were absolute credit to their team. They worked hard, and they earned a credible scoreline when I was expecting a 5 or 6. It ended 2-1, and they played really well. We then had Farsley in the FA Trophy third qualifying round, and this was a lot. This was all over the place. Defensively, we were absolutely dreadful, quite frankly. Farsley should not have been able to be in this game at all. They didn't have many chances, yet the chance they did have, they managed to get one-on-one and just slot it past Hornby. But we managed to grab the 4-3 victory and scrape our way through. We then faced bottom of the table Bradford Park Avenue, and that says it all. Just look at that scoreline. That says it all. 1-0. We were awful. They were pretty good, to be fair. They were solid at the back. We couldn't break through, and they grabbed a well-earned 1-0 victory. I have no qualms with that. We then went to the FA Trophy first round where we played National League Chester. So we're playing competition that we're hoping to play next season should we get promoted, and we were fantastic. We were better than Chester, and we grabbed a 3-2 victory at home and forced our way into the FA Trophy second round where we'll be facing National League opposition again in Aldershot. And in the final game we faced Darlington, got a 2-2 draw. Darlington were fantastic, and so they should be. They're near the top of the table like ourselves. And to get a 2-2 draw, I can't really complain. It was an end-to-end game, and both teams deserved something from it. It would have been harsh on either team to lose this. So as you know, we've got Worcester now at home, so let's just get into it. So just before we get to the Worcester game, as you can see, Fylde at the top of the table on 40 points. We're second with 38, although we do have a game in hand. Then it's Worcester third, and we've got to play them twice this episode, which is massive. And then it's Salford, who we're facing after both Worcester games, in 4th place. So that's what I mean when 3 massive games this episode. It's going to be huge. If we pick up 9 points, it will put us in a real commanding position in, at the very least, the playoffs, if not actually the league title. So let's get to Agborough, let's get to the game. First of 3, it's Kiddy versus Worcester. Right then, so the starting lineup for Worcester at home is going to be Hornby in goal, Francis Agnew at left back, Williams and Carter in centre back, Hodgkiss at right back, McQuilkin and Engwatala in the 2 central midfield roles, Arthur Gunauer and Stan Bolsiev on the wings with Louis Rooney and Andre Brown up top. Andre Brown has been in fine form this season. Let's hope it continues, and let's hope we can get the 3 points. So here we are then. Brown kicks off to McQuilkin to Carter. It's a massive game, huge game. Let's see how it unfolds. Agnew intercepts it, and McQuilkin should get to that, and he'll give it out to Louis Rooney. Andre Brown's through. Can it be the dream start? Andre Brown, oh, he's put it over. It could have been the dream start. Gallagher now for Worcester. On to Nelson Addy now to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick on that ball to Jackman. Carter's in nicely now. Andre Brown, can we make something happen over the top here? Louis Rooney's through. Rooney! Oh, it should be 1-0. Ross with the save. Keeper and Worcester in this. We've started brightly. Thumbs up from me. McQuilkin now to cross in the corner. In it goes. Oh, it's gone straight to Gallagher. Here we go. Hodgkiss now. Gets it to Stan Bolsiev. Back to Hodgkiss. Hodgkiss to Engwatala. Engwatala sprays it out to Ganawa. He'll find Louis Rooney. Louis Rooney's gone back to McQuilkin, who's chipped it forward. Arthur Ganawa. Does he find Rooney? Doesn't. Fitzpatrick gets there, but Rooney blocks it. Now on to Brown. To Engwatala. To McQuilkin, who's been tackled. And McQuilkin, well, we know what he can do from this sort of area. McQuilkin with the free kick. Up over the wall. Well, oh, Ross tips it over. It's going to be a corner. We are all over them. McQuilkin to cross this in. In it goes. Evans heads it away. Alright, Francis Agnew now. Oh, that's awful. Gondo. Danny Jackman. Carter's in nicely. Brown now on that ball. What can Brown do? Oh, it's an awful attempt at a pass, but he's won it back well in. On to Francis Agnew. What can Agnew do? We'll go to Williams, who will now find McQuilkin to Engwatala. Engwatala out to Ganawa. Ganawa to McQuilkin. McQuilkin to Engwatala. Engwatala looking to get past his man, and he does. Engwatala bursting. Engwatala still... Oh, Brown's going to get there. It's 1-0. It's one of the weirdest goals you'll ever see. But Andre Brown continues his fine form. And it's Kidderminster 1, Worcester 0. Fantastic as we go top of the table as it stands. Brilliant. Oh, that is fantastic. That is everything. Engwatala, I've no idea what happens here. Engwatala just gets tackled and then they kick it. And it comes back off him and it goes through to Brown after the keeper tries to do a weird dive and Brown just slots home into an empty net. Well, there we go. We're at half time now, leading 1-0 in what really is a huge game, a massive local derby. We're going to go with the things are going well, but you're capable of better because this Worcester team, they're there for the taking. They really are there for the taking at the moment. So we're going to give them all that. A little bit of hope. Louis Rooney's looking a little tired, but we're going to keep him on for now. Big Manny D's always an option to bring off that bench. Right then, we're going to make a substitution now. The game's gone a little bit quiet, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring Big Manny D on for Louis Rooney. Hopefully he can start performing, because he's been a bit here and there at the moment. He's not been that good. And we're also going to bring on Crowsdale for Engwatala to add that little bit more bite in midfield. And that will be that for now. Confirm those. Right, oh no, Worcester are coming forward late on in this game. Ross will find well, no, Francino wins it. Ganawa now. We'll find Big Man ED. Big Man ED, what can he do with it? It'll go to Crowsdale. Crowsdale looking for Brown. Can't quite get there. But it will come to Carter now. And Carter will boot that forward. Big Man ED breaks it down. Oh, it was a chance to secure it. It was a cracking ball from Carter. But Big Man ED, oh, he should be making 2 now. He should be scoring. McQuilkin's corner, Sundman gets there. Brown will pick it back up for Kiddy. What can he do with it? We'll go to Hodgkiss. Hodgkiss, he's not really got an option. There he goes. He finds Carter. Carter now. What can... Under pressure. No one's really given him an option here. Hodgkiss, there we go. Hodgkiss now on that ball. And he'll go all the way back to Hornby. And Hornby will put his foot through it towards McQuilkin. But Carter should get on the end of that. Carter boots it forward. Andre Brown's through. Andre Brown. It's 2-0. And we are going top of the league. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. What a ball from Carter. Brown's through. And he just slots it underneath Ross. And it's 2-0, Kiddy. In a massive game. Get in there. Oh, if we perform like this in the reverse leg in a couple of days' time. Oh, they've got one back. They've got one back. It's probably too little too late for Worcester. But going on what I was already saying, if we could continue to play like this, we should beat them again. Because apart from that effort, they have not offered anything going forward. And we've looked immense going forward. So, hopefully, that'll be that now. The ref will blow the whistle. Carter on to McQuilkin. Evans has won it. There we go. Full time. Brilliant performance, boys. Very happy with that. We're going to go with it. That was a good win for us. Get them all happy. Get them all smiling, ready for the reverse game. Conceded pre-match. This result takes Kidderminster to the top of the league. We'll just send the assistant for that. So there we have it. First game over. 2-1. Massive win. Andre Brown's second goal actually proved quite important, really. We're top of the league going into the second game against Worcester. Worcester dropped down to 5th. It's certainly going to make for a very interesting game, and I'll see you there. So as you can see, guys, the Worcester game has been postponed. it's disappointing to say the least. I feel like they were there for the taking. Jordan Murphy's actually out injured at the moment, who is their top goal scorer, so I do feel like it's a bit of a chance missed. They really need to sort out their pitch, but we'll go on to the Salford game and hopefully we can pick up 3 points there. So welcome to the Salford game, massive game as it is, first versus second in the table. But in other news, we've actually released 2 players. We've released Big Man ED and Wayne Thomas, both of which just have not been performing. We're saving £750 a week from releasing them, so in my eyes it makes sense. If you're not going to play, what's the point in paying 750 quid out if they're not even going to be playing? So to get rid of them is good news in my eyes, and the starting lineup for this game is going to be exactly the same as the starting lineup against Worcester. So let's get into the game. Right, so Brown kicks off again to McQuilkin. Can we get a nice early start like we did against Worcester? Be bright, be shining, and just go for the victory here. Here we go. McQuilkin's corner kick in towards Williams. Wassey gets it away now. Brown on that ball. Brown whips one in. Louis Rooney! Oh, what a save from Lynch! Louis Rooney. It's a brilliant ball from Brown, and Lynch with a cracking save. Lynch to boot this forward now for Salford. Williams heads it down to McQuilkin, who'll get it to Nguatala, who will look over the top for Ganawa. Ganawa's going to get there now. Ganawa pulls it across. Brown's there, and Lynch with the save again. So here we are then at half time. It's fair to say we've been on top. We've been the better team. So we're going to go out there and say we can still win this. Keep going. And then you have the ability to make a real difference today. We're not going to make any subs yet, because at the end of that first half, I feel like we did start to take control of the game and, quite frankly, look the better team. So we're going to stick to how it is, see how we start the second half. Oh, here we go. Francis Agnon, McQuilkin, Rooney, Nguatala shoots! 1-0! What a strike! And it's what we deserve. We thoroughly deserve it. We've been on top pretty much from about 30 minutes. It was pretty close, and then 30 minutes on, we've just been on top. And nice start to the second half. Nguatala, oh, look at that for a finish. That's a lovely goal, and Elton Nguatala shows why he's such a key part of this squad. Stratton now for Salford. Hannah on that ball. Gets it to Jowers, who will find Hine. Hine, oh, if Paul's in. Oh, Paul is their top goal scorer. Normally, he'd be burying that. Right, so we're going to make some substitutions now. We're going to bring off McQuilkin and bring Crowsdale on into the mix. For now, we're going to take Stan Bolsiev off, and we're going to bring Tyrell Waite on. Give him another run out, and we'll confirm those. And hopefully it's enough to win us this game. Waite now on that ball. Oh, he's lost it to Grand. Paul. Oh, Carter's going to go. Carter's going to go. I knew I should have brought him off. I knew I should have brought him off, and I don't know why I didn't. Ashley Carter sent off. Right. We're going to bring Nguatala off. Bring on Keith Lowe. Crowsdale's then going to go into this more defensive role. Ganawa cannot play that, I know that, but he's going to. I don't care. So Louis Rooney's going to play there, and that is how we're going to try and defend this last what, 25 minutes. We've got a bit of snow. Hodgkiss nips in. Tyrell Waite now on that ball over the top. Andre Brown here. Andre Brown to win it. Oh, Lynch with another save. We're also going to drop to counter. Jowers. Hodgkiss nips in. Hodgkiss finds Crowsdale, finds Brown. Brown to Crowsdale. Crowsdale to Louis Rooney. Louis Rooney's ball finds Grand. And that ball over to Hine, who gets it down nicely now. On to Jowers. Jowers shoots. Hornby with the save. Salford obviously coming more into it now that we're down to 10 men. Hornby boots it forward towards Brown. Brown nods it on, but Priestley will get there. Priestley will go to Grand now. Grand down the line to Wassey. They're blatantly going more attacking. Wassey pushing forward now. Wassey running into space. Rooney gets in there. Lovely tackle. Wait now. Forward to Brown. Come on, Brown. Look for Rooney's run. It's over. O'Halloran. Louis Rooney to win it. Louis Rooney! It's 2-0. Come on. Brilliant counter-attack. Brilliant ball from Brown. It's Salford 0. 10-man Kidderminster 2. Come on, what a ball that is. O'Halloran never getting there. Louis Rooney just has to keep his cool, which he does, under the foot of Lynch. And it's 2-0. Come on. Corner now. Burton whips it in. Ganawa hits it away. O'Halloran will get that. Burton another chance to whip one in. It's a brilliant ball. Grand's there. 2-1. Salford straight back into it now. It's a lovely goal on their part. O'Halloran knocking it out to Burton. It's a cracking ball in. And Grant... Oh, it's a free header. You should never have a free header in that area. It's awful defended. I have a horrible feeling they're going to equalise. I do not feel like we're going to hold on. I mean, I'd like to think we could, but I don't think we will. Here we go. Crowsdale to whip this ball in. Paul away. Whistle ref. What a win! What a win! I mean, to be down to 10 men at 1-0, to then go 2-0 up and then go on to win 2-1. It's fantastic. That is the sort of result that wins you league titles. And as you can see, we're now 3 points clear on top of the league with a game in hand. We've actually got a game in hand, so we can go even further on top. And we're going to leave it there today. That'll be the final game of the day. It's an absolutely fantastic way to end the episode. 2 massive victories. Oh, fantastic. I mean, Worcester failed to win as well, so that's good for us. It's fantastic. We will come back at the end of January, so we'll go through all of the month's transfers, and we will come back and we will have Brackley, Curzon Ashton and Chorley in the next episode. This has been a fantastic episode. We're top of the league, and I'll catch you later.